Needless to say, we were concerned about Tina's baby, given her past record of struggling to provide nutritious milk. It felt like a recurring theme each year. The tragedy of Teen's passing hit hard. So I braced myself for the likelihood, if not inevitability, of something going wrong with Tina's baby this year. But I never anticipated how swiftly things went downhill. As soon as I saw the email from Aros, I made my way to Monkey Hill with the feeders, armed with essential supplies. There's Tini with her baby brother. I'm sure you're all aware of what transpired from Aros's brilliantly presented episodes. Not long after, Tina appeared, but she looked unwell. Her fur was slightly ruffled, and her movements were sluggish. There was a noticeable droop in her posture. It was clear that something was amiss. With Tina unable to care for the baby due to her physical condition, Tini stepped in. She definitely wasn't her usual self. As Aros had pointed out, it seemed likely that Tini had spontaneously lactated for her baby brother, providing him with the nourishment he needed during this critical time. Tini had truly been an exceptional daughter and sister. She balanced her tasks beautifully, as she instinctively nursed her baby brother while caring for Tina. We've made several attempts to assist, but to no avail. Tini was fully immersed in her newfound role as caregiver, and her protective instincts kicked in fiercely. Tini made her way up the slope, and as I waited for her to come back down for another attempt, my gaze shifted to the nearby babies. They were bursting with energy, their playful spirits echoed through the air as they discovered the world around them with wide-eyed wonder. In contrast, Tina's baby brother faced a bleak future shrouded in uncertainty. I wish he could experience the same joy and freedom the other babies enjoyed. The juxtaposition between babies living vastly different lives was vivid, carefree babies playing to their heart's content, and a hapless victim of the circumstances whose life was on the line. Tini comes back into view. This is perhaps a subtle hint in Tina's body language. When Tina got up, Tini instinctively shifted away from her. Her movement was cautious and deliberate, highly likely that she feared that Tina might try to retrieve her baby. The tension in her posture spoke volumes about her determination to maintain her nurturing role. In the subsequent days, Tina began to perk up a bit. Aros, the feeders, and I took turns to check on her and her little boy. We tried various methods to help her regain her strength and ensure her baby wouldn't be dehydrated. By offering Tina milk this way, we hoped she would crouch down, making it easier for her baby to stretch out and crawl over to get a few sips. Using a container wouldn't be feasible, as Tina would hastily snatch the container away, wasting the milk in the process. To keep the baby hydrated, we had to resort to spraying milk onto Tina's fur or directly onto the baby. I'm so sorry, little one, I know this was messy and far from the ideal way to feed you, but desperate times called for desperate measures. Every drop counted, as he instinctively licked the droplets. We also used a spray bottle and a syringe to deliver milk. We hoped that even if the baby couldn't drink directly from the source, he might still manage to lap up some of the remnants left on Tina's fur coat. Each small victory, be it him being able to nurse or a small sip taken, got our hopes up. We were optimistic that this little boy was out of the woods, at least he wasn't dehydrated, which meant he could hang on for now. My heart sank when I saw Tina without her baby the other day. Then I spotted Tini, carrying a lifeless body in her small arms. The sight was gut-wrenching. Aros's deduction resonated even more in that moment. Tina's desperate attempts to care for her brother had led to a tragic outcome.